you think about it, there are two things that decide how well your day will go: how you ended it and how you started it. The reason for this is that how you ended your day will decide how your next day will start, and how you start your day will decide how the rest of your day will go. So, knowing this, it's fair to assume that to get the best day possible, you have to do these two things very well. And to do these things very well, you have to build some new good habits, and you have to remove some bad habits that you probably already have. So you might have noticed that I've been saying end your day well before I say start your day well. And that's because ending your day well is what will decide how well your next day will start. It's also because it's something you can control and do right now. Now, to end your day well, something that you should do is that you should stay away from computers and phones. The reason for this is because these devices emit blue light. Blue light makes it very hard to sleep because it confuses your brain into thinking that it's daytime. And so, because of this, you should stay away from it, and instead, an hour or half an hour before you sleep, you should read a book. Doing this will make your brain very relaxed, which will allow you to sleep better. You will also have the opportunity to process the information that was in the book while you're sleeping. Another thing that you can do before you sleep is exercise. Exercising will make you tired, it will completely tire you out. And this will make you have a very good night's sleep. It will increase the quality of your sleep in a very big way. Now, what I do is a half an hour or so before I sleep, I brush my teeth and then I go and read a few pages of the Quran and then I sleep. What I noticed from doing this is that I wake up with a very clear mind and I wake up very focused. I also noticed that each time I do this, I wake up a lot less tired than I usually do, even if I sleep very late or I don't sleep for long hours. This is because, as much as sleeping for a long period of time is important, the quality of your sleep is equally as important. Now that you woke up, how do you start your day well? Well, the one thing you should stay away from is, again, your phone. The reason for this is because many people wake up and instantly grab their phone and start scrolling on social media. This is bad because you know damn well that you will be spending like an hour or 3 hours scrolling on social media, and that's 3 hours from your precious morning gone to waste. And the worst part is that you will be completely unmotivated to do anything for the rest of the day. The reason for this is because compared to the free instant dopamine that you were getting by scrolling on social media, doing any real work will feel very unrewarding, very boring, and very tedious and tiresome. This is very dangerous because it ruins your whole day. And the best solution that I found for this is to keep your phone outside of your room. Just keep it charging outside. Now, if you have alarms set and you need it to be in your room, then keep it in your room, but keep it far away from you. Keep it far enough that you can't grab it when you wake up. This is a win-win scenario because on one hand, you're not grabbing it instantly and scrolling on social media. On the other hand, you can turn off your alarm and you will actually wake up to do what you're supposed to do: work. Now, speaking of alarms, you should set yours to wake you up very early. The reason for this is an absolute no-brainer, because waking up early means that you get more stuff done. But in addition to that, you get more stuff done at a very valuable time. The reason the early hours of the day are very valuable is because you just woke up. Your brain is completely empty. Your mind is completely clear. You have the most focus you will have for the entire day, and you should take advantage of that. It's also a time when most people are asleep. Everyone at that time is sleeping. This is a good thing because there is no one there to distract you or to bother you. You're just there alone doing your work, and you have a lot of hours to use early on that most people waste. So that will give you an edge over a lot of people if you're doing competitive stuff. And let's be real here, if you're trying to make money, that is competitive. Even if you don't believe so, it is competitive. Now, everyone has a morning routine, and the most successful and highly productive people have a very interesting morning routine. You can see that most of them have meditation at the beginning of their mornings, meditation or reflection or things like that. And the reason they do this is because they have noticed that it makes them much more productive. Why? Because it allows them to clear their mind even more early on in the day. It also allows them to reflect on what they did yesterday and to plan and prepare for what to do today, like planning your tasks and things like that. Now, what I do is that I wake up, brush my teeth, wash my face, do things like that, and then, just like what I did when I slept, I pray and read some Quran early in the morning. This makes my mind much more clearer than it usually is, and it also emphasizes one of my most important principles is that I sleep thinking about the most important thing in the world for me, and I wake up doing the same thing. Now, what these habits primarily focus on is keeping you away from distractions, because that's the best way to have the most productive day possible. Now, I want you to think about what you will do tonight. Will you keep scrolling on social media just like every day, or will you do something beneficial tonight before you sleep? You know what the right answer is. Don't hesitate.